I'm out here weeding my garden and found this really big grasshopper. The ants are bugging him. And over here is a funnel spider. Oop, he ran and hid. I spooked him. And this is the lamb's ear plant. And I'm pulling the dead stuff out. And it's like kind of creepy looking. Like it almost looks like fur. I've made good progress so far. Josh pulled the mountain of tomato cages out of the garden. And we're going to stack them up. But I weeded this area and it's looking good. I need to stake my lilies because they're getting tall and some are drooping over. And we've caged the large dahlia plants. But now I'm going to work on the opposite side. I've already started by removing the dead branches off of the butterfly bush so I can get under it and pull out all the weeds. So I'll show you the progress in a little bit. Bye. Pulling up the mats out of my garden revealed these ants underneath, and they're quickly gathering the eggs to take them underground. And then here's a different species that was under the same mat doing the same thing. They're like frantic. If you're scared of spiders, then you might want to look away. But I wanted to show you what just took me by surprise. It's huge! Yikes. Check this one out. It's carrying the eggs. Let's see. Get it to move. Creepy, huh? And this guy keeps jumping out at me, spooking me. See, they're really not that bad. They're just kind of scary. But they don't normally attack. I'm over here weeding the garden. Gotten really far on this side. I'm almost done. Just got to finish up this corner right here with all the rosemary and stuff. So, get to show you this one soon. I have found like the tiniest, cutest little frog. Let me see if I can get close enough for you to see. Oh, did you see him jump? He's beside that stalk. He's so teeny tiny. See how tiny? He's like no bigger than my thumbnail. I'm gonna see if I can pick him up. Hold on. Well, unfortunately, he was so teeny tiny, I can't find him. He disappeared. Alright, well, and anyways, I'm just gonna show you the progress so far. I just finished up on this side. So this mound and this mound and another one at the bottom of the hill all came out of this side. There's a lot of weeds. I'm going to gather them up and take them to the road because the city collects them and turns them in the compost. I used to have a compost pile, but I decided since I got so much going on, I'm not doing a garden this year, a vegetable garden. So I'm not composting this year. So my next step will be tackling the ponds. I gotta do a 50-50 change on this one because it has fish in it, so I can't completely empty it out or it could shock them and kill them. I didn't feed them at all this winter. They just kind of go to the bottom and then they nibble on the plants and stuff. So these rocks, a lot of them, especially these light gray ones like this, we got those free from a church that had them donated for a landscaping thing they were doing, and then they didn't need them anymore, so we went and loaded up 2 of our vehicles with these rocks and gave them a donation. So that was a great find because landscaping rocks can be expensive. Then these are pieces that we found on the beach, which is why there's like these little tiny holes in them. But I'd love to have a more natural look. I'm going to come back and weed eat on the edge here. But I like using rocks, logs, things of that nature to demarc the boundaries of the garden. Unfortunately, this butterfly bush looks like it's dead, so I'm going to dig that up. This was a cool find. Please don't mind all my little plastic things telling me what plants I have. Oop, my finger is in the way. Alright, so these are petrified wood pieces. We found these in a dumpster at a showroom. It was originally a side table that cost like, I think it was $850, but it had fallen apart. And we just dug it out of the dumpster and we're using it as landscaping pieces because we just like the texture. The rings are really cool on it. They've been out here for probably 5 years now. So the coloring's not as nice as it used to be. This butterfly bush looks pretty good. So I'm going to have to weed my herbs next. So this is my collection of herbs that survived the winter. Not very many. And then my rosemary, it does good all the time. Like, it's year round. We have 2 varieties here. There and there. Alright, well, I think I'm going to tackle this section. Whoops. I'm quiet. You can hear the woodpecker in the background. Like, I don't know, let's see. Try to get closer. Well, of course, it's not going to do it now. Alright, I'll show y'all my progress later. Bye for now.